hip hop?
To me, hip hop is forever changing. So it's hard to put a finger on what hip hop really is.
It's not just music.
Hip hop is different to everybody. Each individual person. Hip hop to somebody else could be breakdancing. Hip hop to me is being an MC. Hip hop to somebody else may be being a person who does a documentary about hip hop. So
this is where we get to tell our story.
Yeah, you got to know where this started from.
Right. My name is Pedro El Poeta. It's my rap name.
Yeah, Tommy Promotive, also known as Urban D.
Larry Scott from Jersey.
Yeah, it's Optimus 7, the Prophet.
yo, this is Architect, and I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
I'm Black Man Chris. We're actually unheard of. I'm Audio.
It's Granada.
It's your boy Urbane the Don.
My name is John.
My name is Carl Sagers, by CJ. I'm from Denver, Colorado.
It started in the heart of the people in Harlem. It started, you know, in the hoods. It started with people that didn't have much more than their voice and their expression. You know, it started with people discovering what they can do with vinyl. It started with the scratching. It started with people expressing themselves through dance. It started with break dance. It started when people started changing the norm of dress and adopting their own culture of dress. It started with the dress. It started with the spoken tradition and people gathering to tell their tales and do it rhythmically to drums. It started in Africa. It started, you know what I'm saying? It's wildfire, man. Hip hop started with a spark.
Hip hop exists because people needed a medium to be able to express themselves outside of what was normal, or outside of what society and people thought was normal. And then it just evolved. Every day it's evolving into different things.
And now it's, you know, you need Smokey the Bear up in here just to regulate hip hop nowadays. It's you know, it caught flame.
Hip-hop is a form of expression, and so, you know, you talk about your life, you talk about what's important to you, you talk about what you've been through, you talk about what's going on around you that you want to, you know, talk about and address. And that's how hip-hop really started, more on that vibe. Unfortunately, a lot of it's got so commercialized now that a lot of the hip-hop that you hear on the radio or what will be considered mainstream, a lot of it sounds the same. It's topically the same stuff. It's very predictable. A lot of it is very simple lyrically nowadays if you just have a hot beat or a catchy hook. But I think hip-hop, that's how it's been for a little while now. I think it is starting to lean back to become a little more lyrical. So that's good to see.
They suffer from a sickness called typical. I only get on tracks that's lyrical. Rewind material. The
golden age of hip hop. Young and I was a part of that, a part of rap. Back when it was cool to rock a starter cap. Back before the Dougie. Back before swagger. Back when your skills and your wordplay mattered.
I grew up with the genre. I understand that it is my folk music. This is my folk. This is how I get to tell my story. I am actually a poet in every rights. I've been writing poetry since I was little. I got a college degree in creative writing, but I use that to bring poetry back to hip hop because that's where it started. And I think that hip hop, you know, as a culture, needs to embrace the art form that created hip hop. And I'm here to regain a respect for the art form of hip hop, and where it came from and where it needs to elevate back to.
I'm an artist. You know what I mean? I just say it like that because so many other things that I do fall under the form of art, you know what I mean? Which is producing, rapping, singing, writing, dancing. So we all do art.
It's both an art, a culture, it's a behavior, it's a mindset.
Hip hop is basically just another way to express yourself.
It's a release, you know, an emotional release. It's an escape from life. It's an escape from reality, and it's turning your reality more positive.
People don't understand that, like, it's just art and you can look at it in different ways.
Hip hop to me is kind of creating something from nothing and embracing that mentality.
Hip hop does tend to be even more expressive because you got to think about this. With a rap song, you have at least 3 to 4 times the amount of content lyrically in it than you have in a regular song, because of the regular song is singing and there's hooks and a lot of the song is the same, whereas in hip hop you have these usually song structures, 3 verses, and you have a lot of words you can fit in those 3 verses, so you can say a lot. You can speak a whole message. You can speak a sermon through one song versus regular a singing song. There's maybe a quarter the amount of like content or lyrics. So so it gives people a lot more of a platform to express, whether it's positive or negative.
Pedro el Poeta, he ain't no fable. You know we always ready, willing and able. Sitting here kicking it with my man Cable. Spit it raw, put everything on the table. But I snatched the mantle, You got these cameras at all these fucked up angles. Make me wanna drop kick the stands. You can capture the image but can't get the man. Yeah, my eyes clear now, they about to be red. Cause I'm about to go smoke the blunt in the back of my head. And that's the way that I do it. I'll be like fluid. I'm like water when I slaughter everything that runs through it.
Sting like a bee, fly like an eagle, leaving bird shit on your teeth. Truck got 29 plus an inch on the feet. I poison the track, somebody piss on the beat. I got felonies, no missy misdemeanors. Gonna still bun you, you would think it was a steamer. I don't snort coke, but I mix it with my reefer, and I might let the white bitches sniff it off my penis. Yeah, holla at your boy like your child deaf. First I light the guard, then I ride the clouds next. Then I jump in my promethazine pool. Bitch, I'm finna make a movie. This is just a preview.
Deliver my thoughts in these songs over these beats. Clams Casino, damn that we go on our bikes in the streets. Drunk as fuck, enjoying life. You throwing stones, we throwing knives. I came back harder than ever. This autumn weather is nice. I never ran shit. Now this damn kid is doing something. It just feels right, like an ill night with the music bumping.
Everybody go night-night. Blood all over my white Nikes. His jeans too tight, he can't fight right. Got that one banger, that mic right. Got that winky left, that Floyd hook. I employ crooks, y'all boys shook. Y'all boys look, my boys cop. We cook the work, set up shop, posted till my feet hurt. Back block where the D's lurk. Hit reverse, I'ma flee first. Gotta throw him off, go change the t-shirt. Whole city hurting, we need work. Ask about me, do you research?
Damn, Jimmy, I didn't even see you. I was standing right in the front, man, a clear view. I'm actually asking to take action and fucking blasting these beats away for a fraction. Shares of stock, chance you escape in the glare of my Glock, thinner than the hairs on my cock, and harder the stares I give cops. Someone
skate with this dude. I ain't just rocking skate shoes. As I coast by these haters in my denim blue black shirt with the element hat to match. DBS is on my feet for superior catch. So when you see a nigga coasting and rolling, I'm motherfucking chill. When I get to spitting the flow and I'm super fucking ill, realer than the realest of illest. Some people call me malicious the way I cut up the product and sell it to the sickest.
There's so many different, it's an art, you know, there's so many different like forms and like areas to talk about.
A lot of artists really inspired me. I remember being 15 or 16 years old listening to artists like Nas and New York State of Mind, Biggie, you know, stuff like that was the stuff that really influenced me to listen to it more. The more I listened to it, the more I wanted to be a part of it and embody it. So I began to really work on my craft as an MC.
Some people, you know what I mean, call it entertainment, but like, I say this is a way of life. So it's not something that I turn off or on. You know what I mean? This is what me and my family like to, this is what, you know, my kids listen to. So, you know what I mean? If I was inspired by it, then, you know, that's how that's the side of hip hop that I want to show my kids, you know, so they don't have to look at it as just a form of entertainment, but it's something that they can actually live.
Study the great, study the mistakes of other people, other men, other hip hop artists. You know, there's people that's, you know, had great talent, but you know, you see their position leave, you know, they definitely just fell off their position for some reason, you know, so you gotta study all that. You gotta study the business, you gotta study every aspect of the game.